In this short tutorial, we're going to go through how to set up a file in Google Doc, how to share it, as well as how to create and share a folder through Google Docs. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to sign into Google Drive, so drive.google.com. And from here, we're just going to enter in our login credentials. If you're using a district domain, remember to put your @districtdomain.whatever onto the end, as well as your password for that district login. Once we're into Google Docs, we're going to have the ability to create whatever we want. So we're just going to go to, for this example, we're going to create a document. So we're just going to click on the Create, choose Document, and it's going to create this document for us. Now you'll notice at the top it says Untitled Document. First thing that we want to do, once we are able to edit, is change this name to whatever we want. So for this example, I'm just going to call it Chemistry Lab number 1, and let's call this the Titration Lab. I'm going to click OK, and that's going to change the title on here. So now that we have our document made, it's in my drive, and you see all changes are saved in your drive. So I'm just going to type something simple here. So please add your procedure to this document. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share it. Right now you'll see it's private only to me, so I need to change that if I want students to use it. Up here you'll see a link. This is what we'll send off to people if we want them to access it. So I'm going to change that. And we have public on the web, access, or anyone with the link, people within your domain, and people within your domain only with the link. So those are our 4 options, as well as private. So with this one, I'm just going to go with anyone with the link can access it. And then I'm just going to change this from can view to can edit. This gives those people that can access it through the link the ability to add to it or change it. I'm going to click Save. And now that setting has been changed for my entire document. Anyone with the link, you'll see, can edit it. The other way that we can invite people is by entering their email address here. So we can start by typing their names, and as long as they're in your contacts, they'll come up as an email address. If you want to just invite specific people, simply start with their email address. It'll come up here, and again, you can change it however you want. They can either edit, view, or comment on your document. Once you've done that, we're just going to click Share and Save. And then we're going to click Done. So now our document is shared with anyone that has the link. So again, all we're going to do is we're going to grab that link. And typically what you can do is you can email to people for them to access it. I'm just going to open it up in another window here. And you'll see it comes up just the same way that we have it, and since we have access to editing, it's going to allow us to change it and add it to it. So I'm just going to start by typing something. So step 1, and you'll see again all changes have been saved in Drive. Now what we want to do is I want to show you how to create a folder, put this file in the folder, and then share that entire folder with somebody. This is useful if you're sharing something with an entire class. So I'm going to click up here to create a new folder. I'm going to call it Chemistry Labs. And I'm just going to click Create. You'll see it comes up in my Drive list here. So let's scroll down. Let's find that document that we just made, that Chemistry Lab number 1 titration. I'm going to click on the checkbox. I'm just going to click then to Move To. And I'm just going to click on the folder that I want to put it in. So I'm going to click Move. And now you can see it tells you that Chemistry Lab titration has been moved to Chemistry Labs. So I'm just going to go to my Chemistry Lab folder. Again, I'm going to click on the checkbox. And that little plus sign there means I'm going to share it with people. So right now you'll see again that it's private. So I want to change that to anyone with the link. I'm going to click Save. Now anyone with this link, again, I can email this link out to people, and they can access it from there. They'll access any of the folders in there. So now, if I open up that link, you'll see that it comes up with a folder with that file that we created, that Chemistry 1 titrations in there. And anyone who has that access to that link is able to open that document. And since it's shared, and since the editing is enabled, they're able to add to it. And here we can change from view to edit. Click save and we're done. And now you're able to edit and add to the chemistry labs. So that's a quick tutorial on how we can use Google Docs to share documents as well as folders, and it's useful for entire classes or smaller sets.